I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ryan, and this is Retrobit Unplugged. Episode 9 is here.
Episode number, how do you say 9 in Spanish?
Nueve.
There we go.
Nueve.
There we go.
And we're back.
I'm not dancing.
I know you're not. But we're almost to episode 10. So I just want to point out in the strategic of podcasting that most podcasts only last to episodes 8 or 9. So we are at the average right now.
Yep. So this is where it ends.
This is where it ends. This is it. This is the big.
We hit our number 9, right?
We hit. This is our number 9.
That's it.
No, we're gonna keep it going. Because one of these days we're gonna celebrate our 100th episode, and we're gonna look back at this and be like, we were horrible.
We probably will be still horrible. But
you know what though? I bet you we have more followers then. At least 5. We have more than 5.
We have more 5 now.
We have more than 5. Maybe 500.
Okay, now we're pushing it.
Not pushing it.
If we can go for 1 an episode starting now, we'd be at about 100. So maybe
all right.
at least one.
At least one. I noticed you and I are trying out some new mic places, so hopefully this works.
Yeah, just holding it the whole time. It got kind of.
I talk with my hands. So
see, and I'm telling you, it didn't work last time. I pointed it out to you. Yeah, but your mic placement for this one is a little strange to what mine's right here in the front of my jersey. Yours,
I'm going bold.
Yours is on the hat.
This is gonna be my signature look from now on the hat.
I don't mind it,
actually. Right. Well, this is gonna be my signature look. So at some point when we have made it big, I want a little figurine that has a mic right there. That's gonna be my thing. I don't know. I just came across it by accident, so that's gonna be my thing. Anyway, so for episode 9, we're gonna do a mini bit. So we're gonna keep it short, sweet, to the point. Don't really have any league shout outs this week, although Akron
we just did that
10
minutes ago.
20 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. But shout out to Akron for taking his second natty, first in 13 seasons. So what do we average? Probably about 13. It's probably been about a year for him since he's won.
Let's see, we get through a full season
every 3 weeks.
About a month a season.
Yeah.
So if we're on 30, that's about that's
about a year.
About a year,
give or take a month. No, incredible. Shout out to him. I was told I have to shout out Eric of RCBB that he won his 10th natty in the college basketball league. I was told I was biased, and I had to publicly apologize for that.
Is this for getting him back at
This is for getting him back. But that's okay, because I'm going back to Denver and RBM, where I won not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Right, we're going to go on for a while. I won 10 straight division titles. 9 straight division titles.
I thought you were talking about titles. I'm like, he does not have 10 titles.
I wish I had that many titles. No, I'm still stuck at 4? 5?
Modern problems.
4 modern problems. I know. It's all right.
I made it to the championship once. So, I mean, I'll take my wins where I can.
So, let's get into
I'm cutting you off. I am overriding this segment. This is me. I'm fighting back.
Oh, you're fighting back.
I'm fighting back.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing this episode. I don't know. I just wanted to try and fight back.
That's good. That's good. You know what? You are firing back as strong as Juan Soto is this year.
Stop.
I'm just
listen, man. Stop.
I'm just saying. Anyway, by the way, speaking of baseball, Aaron Judge is hitting. What did I look it up? Like a 439 right now. That is insane. We are well into
we're
6 weeks into the baseball season.
Just over 40 in.
And he is batting a 439.
I mean, it helps when you're hitting in most of the time at Yankee Stadium where it's 290 down right. So,
but
I mean, still putting the bat on the ball that consistently. And one more baseball thing. I want to send my love and my prayers to every Rockies fan I am very sorry for your loss of a baseball team.
Mhm.
I want to say it gets better, but honestly speaking, I just saw it. I just saw it. Don't worry. I just want. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it does get better. I think they're stuck.
So remember, my hot take was that they would not only just beat the record, they would torch it.
Yeah, they're on pace for that.
They're on pace to win. When I last checked, 25 games,
How many did the Sox win last year?
41.
So what? That's 16
16
less games.
So that means they would lose
Well, this one
137.
it's 162 in the season.
One. Well, they were So it would be 137. 137 losses.
Rockies fans are praying for you.
Thank God they play in a gorgeous stadium.
That's all they got going for them.
That's all they got going for them.
Well, enough baseball talk, Ryan.
Yeah.
I think we should get back to our roots here. You know, we've been doing a lot of Jersey talk recently,
We have.
but I feel like it was important that we get back to our roots here, and that's video games.
It is video games. I want to talk about something that's getting
Ignore this.
a ton of hate right now. Okay. And no, I'm not talking, I'm not talking sports. I'm talking video games. Can you guess what I'm talking about? That's getting a ton of hate over the last week.
Hate?
Just getting demolished in comment sections.
And will be the show, because that's what's happening a lot recently.
That's a fair one, but no.
No, it's probably Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar.
It is. Rockstar is getting torched right now. And you know what? I think it's unfair.
I agree.
But I guarantee you a lot of people out there think that Rockstar Games should be torched for GTA 6. So I'm pretty sure none of our listeners live under a rock, but in case they do, and that's okay, it's comfy under there.
Probably cheaper too.
Much cheaper. So Rockstar just pushed back GTA 6 from November to December this year to
May of next year.
I don't know.
They had an exact date. I think it was like the 21st.
Something doesn't matter.
May of 26.
About 6 months. They pushed it back.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know. I haven't discussed this with you. GTA 6 and 26. It kind of sounds smooth, right?
A little bit, yeah. I could see that, but I don't think that's the driving force behind a delay. Like
it's not. Why do you think there's a delay?
Well, I'll tell you why there's a delay. It's pretty obvious. If anyone who actually was rational thinking about this, this is a big time game we're talking. This game is probably one of, if not the most anticipated video game up in a very long time, and there are such high stakes on this that I feel like Rockstar does not want to rush this, So what's smart is push this back, make sure you get everything absolutely perfect.
So I did some research, okay? So we're going to bounce around a little bit on my research, but I wrote out some things. Here's a huge reason why people are upset, okay? Now, you've never really played the original Grand Theft Auto.
I played a little of Vice City. I played a decent amount of San Andreas, but I didn't really start full playing it a lot till like 4 or 5 other 2.
Okay.
Hermione,
so
you good? She probably has her ball.
Probably, yeah. It's okay. It's a cute kitten.
Once again, this episode is sponsored by Cat Toys.
It is sponsored by Cat Toys. That's the second time. So here's the thing. GTA 1 and 2 were two person 2D type gameplay. There was still 2 years in between those two. Okay, from GTA 2 to GTA 3, there was 2 years, but they went from a 2D to a 3D modeling system. Now, where that's important is it was designed for console at that point. And so what really
she is going crazy over there. Sorry, this is unplanned.
It is unplanned. So
Hey, what's your deal?
sponsored by anyway. So, but where it really comes down to is so you had 2 years, 2 years,
No. You go there.
2 years and 2 years. Then from GTA 3 to Vice City was 1 year. Okay.
Same console, I assume.
Same console, but similar graphics. Then Vice City. Now I'm not counting all the little side DLCs or anything like that. From Vice City to San Andreas was 2 years. Now here's where the timeline started leaping. So from San Andreas to GTA 4 was 4 years, and then 4 to 5 was 5 years.
And then 5, the 6th announcement was 13.
13 years. So here's the thing, okay, where I think this is where Rockstar gets a lot of hate is the timeline. I get it, but this is my opinion, and please chime in, Tyler. The jump from 2 to 3 and 3 to Vice City and even San Andreas, it wasn't a huge leap. Like in turn, like GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, all similar graphics, was fine tuned by each system. But they were able to use very similar models, similar, like, you didn't have to recreate everything. Obviously, you were creating a new map, all that, but you weren't recreating a game, which is why it was just being pumped out.
I think San Andreas to 4 is the biggest jump.
Right. But I believe that was a console jump.
Yeah, because
3 to 4.
San Andreas would have been PS2 and the original Xbox, I assume, or was it just PS2 at that time?
PS2.
So and then PS2. GTA 4, I'm assuming was 360, PS3,
3.
And then 4 to 5 was
it came out on PS3 first.
It did, and then because it came out in 2013, and then 2014 was when the Xbox One and the PS4 dropped.
Correct.
So they had to redo the game for that.
Correct.
And then GTA 5, I mean, it's seen the PS3, the PS4, it even saw the PS5.
Yeah, it did.
So I mean, if we're talking just absolute timeline, GTA 5 is going to be the longest game that they worked on. I mean, they still worked on it all the way till, but I mean, I think what people feel to realize is actually the amount of time it takes to make a game. I think that's the part everyone can't understand.
Especially, like, you saw the new trailer.
Yeah, it's insane.
It is insane. I
mean, Mom watched it. She thought it was a movie.
She thought it was a movie. It is incredible with what they're doing, and I think you also have to look at it. They're not just creating it for the PS5. They're creating it for the next console, which obviously is not out yet. I don't think they've announced any new console.
I mean, there's been I think there's a PS5 Pro coming out in Christmas.
There is. But they're prepping so this game can be handled even for 6.
Which is why PS4s and stuff aren't included, because that technology is so far advanced now that those systems can't handle it anymore.
So I out of curiosity, I wanted to see what the longer between games, okay, is there accolades. Now I did some approximates because I'm sure there's way more awards out there, but I wanted to know what awards did these games get. Okay, so GTA 1 1997, no awards. GTA 2 1999, no awards.
I'm gonna cut you off right there. The first 2 GTA games weren't really the GTA that everyone knows of now, right?
No.
That was a car full on just driving around car game, right?
No, you shot too. You did,
because I remember seeing footage of it, but it was always from a top down shot of you like driving a car.
I think Retro Bowl has better graphics.
That's fair.
Yeah.
GTA 3 was the first the first one that was kind of like,
yes. So when they created GTA 3, 9 total awards. Okay, you're gonna see a couple of themes here. I just took a few of the awards that they won. I didn't name them all. Game of the Year, Best Action Game, Most Innovative, Best Use of Radio, tied for the winning for best AI outstanding achievement in game design. Okay. GTA Vice City 2002, they won approximately 12 awards. Console action adventure game of the year, best PS2 game, ultimate game of the year, best music, best graphics. Okay, you had a 1 year gap between that. You got 3 more awards. Now, 2 year gap to San Andreas, you got 3 more awards in 04. Console action adventure game of the year, best action game, best soundtrack, best use of licensed music. Now, I don't know what happened with GTA 4.
I'm assuming what it was. Before I answer, I'm assuming at this time there were a lot of other games that challenged them. Maybe the past years there wasn't that many games. I think 2008 was the year that other companies started launching their games. Like, I don't know.
It might have. I didn't go that full, but maybe Call of Duty was around. No, I don't know.
I mean, 2008. I don't think Call of Duty. Here, you answered. I'm gonna figure out what games came out that year.
So I'll be honest. I never played GTA 4.
I did.
I've never played it, which is a shame because I've seen videos now of that game, and they actually the small details were so much better.
Nico, let's go bowling.
So
you know.
So 2008.
Oh yeah. There's no way
They won.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's hear it.
Oh yeah, there's no. So 2008. This is some of the games that came out in 2008.
Okay.
Fallout 3 came out in 2008.
Oof. Okay.
Metal Gear Solid 4 came out. Left 4 Dead. God of War.
Oh, God of War came out.
Change of Olympus. Yep. World at War for Call of Duty. Gears of War 2. Persona 4. Little Big Planet. Saints Row. There were a lot of games that came out in 2008 that totally would have challenged.
Okay.
A new Tomb Raider game came out this year. Like, there's just so many games that came out this year that it makes sense.
But here's
didn't win.
But here's the kicker: they still won Game of the Year, Best Action Adventure Game, and Best Male Voice. I threw that in there. Now, GTA 4 was the outlier, but then 5 years, GTA 5, approximately 15 awards out of a total of 46 different nominations, mind you, stretching from 2013 to 2020. Okay. They've won 15 awards over a 7-year span. Best multiplayer, outstanding achievement in. Hang on. It's a multiplayer platform. Outstanding achievement in gameplay engineering, game of the year. Every last Grand Theft Auto has won some sort of game of the year award. GTA 6 is already going to win game of the year when it drops.
That's a hot take, honestly.
But they've done it with every game since 2001.
I mean, I believe you.
Games. I don't know.
I believe you. I do think that the video game world is going to be a very competitive place once GTA 6 drops because of just how anticipated it is. Like, once that game drops, there's going to be a lot of other games that are going to have to be concerned because GTA 6 is going to take over. I think it's going to take over for a minute.
It's going to take over for a minute.
I'm getting it. Like,
I don't know.
Are you going to get it? 'Cause I'm getting it.
Probably. Probably going to get it, play it. Let's hope it's cross-platform. I don't know if it was.
I believe 5 was.
Okay.
The multiplayer, at least.
Multiplayer was. I'm okay with it waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, but no, we've all waited this long. One more year, it isn't gonna kill us.
It's 6 months. We're not waiting a year. We're waiting 6 more months after what they said.
Yeah, but from now, it's about a year.
So, but it's getting so much hate. Rockstar has shown that they make quality Grand Theft Auto games. Even GTA 4 won Game of the Year.
It's a good game.
The small details, or some of the small details, like in the gaming and stuff like that, like the way a car hits a curb and stuff, was not even used in GTA 5.
The ragdoll physics in 4 I like better than 5.
The physics, I can only imagine. Well, I mean, you've seen the trailer. The physics are just phenomenal. Like, this game is not just being built because people want the Grand Theft Auto now. They want, hopefully, not the same longevity. I hope it doesn't take another 13 years. But if it does, so what?
Could you think that this could be the last one in the series?
I mean,
Just off of how long it's been.
I'll take cancel culture, but I don't think it'll be the last one.
I'm not going to pump out another game within the next 5 years.
I was gonna say 5 years. The reason why I say that is AI is getting better. I'm not saying like Chat GPT or anything like that. Where I'm saying is the coding now just has to be updated to create a new game. Versus before, like you have a lot of AI thinking now in video games. Take whatever video game, I'm gonna go basic and then but think about it further. Think about Minecraft. A lot of that is AI development in the world. The world is developing through AI. Obviously, there is a wall, quote unquote, but they're gonna be able to take that platform, and I guarantee you, there's AI built into GTA 6, but be able to modify that AI and say, okay, let's take this same concept and use this map or whatever, and then start that, and then change up a few things. But it shouldn't get the hate.
It's getting too much hate.
A lot of hate.
I can get the frustration of being pushed back, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know why I feel like I'm in the minority here, but I'd rather wait and wait and let it be a good game than have them to rush it out and be like, oh, we waited how long for this? Just wait, people, just wait.
And that's where we want the next thing, right? And great example. How great was the college football game this last year?
How great? I mean, it was pretty good, yeah.
Right. Waited what, 10 years since the last one? 12 years?
At that time, yeah, it was 10 years. It was 14 was the last
10 years. Incredible game. What is GTA 6 is going to be even better, right?
It should be.
When you can put time into a video game and really develop it, you get a better quality.
I get that. I also worry still that even if when 6 does come out, I mean, I feel like people are gonna start playing it, and then that honeymoon phase is gonna wear off of it, and it's like, oh well, okay, well, this game isn't actually as what we thought it was gonna be. Because it's happened before with some games where they're really patient for it, really excited. First couple weeks, it's like, okay, yeah, this is exactly what we wanted, and then maybe not. This game is not as good as we thought it was. I don't really see it as an issue with 6, but it is a possibility.
Do you think you have to separate it into two categories? And I'll tell you the categories. And one being the storyline and the other being multiplayer. Do you think you have to separate the two?
You have to.
Okay.
You have to.
So the storyline, I think the storyline is going to be really good, especially for those. Like, I've never been a big online multiplayer of Grand Theft Auto.
I was in 5.
But I love the storylines. The storylines have always been, shut up and follow the train. Like that is
that a San Andreas one?
San Andreas one. You have those iconic like storylines, but I think multiplayer is good to an extent. I'm gonna buy it for the storyline.
I'm buying it for both.
Okay.
This is personal. I'm like you. I tend to stick to the story mode and the single player stuff. Mm-hmm. But again, I play with my brother. I play with my friend, and those two are the big online guys. So I just play them online. The online is probably going to be more important than the story, if I'm being honest, because that's kind of what everyone plays more.
It's what's going to keep it. So how do you keep updating it?
But the story is also going to be kind of important, because they could do like 5 where online isn't up immediately. You have to wait a couple of days for the servers to come on. So if the story's not good,
right. I think one thing I'm excited is it's a, I don't want to say it's a remaster, but they're re-envisioning Vice City. And Vice City was the game that I really got sucked into Grand Theft Auto. I played 1. I didn't really play 2. I sort of played 3, but when Vice City dropped, I was like, I gotta get that game. Gotta get it. And I am excited to see how they rebuild Vice City. Are there still similar iconic, you know, spots in Vice City, and how much bigger is it gonna be? So, but this is going to be probably one of the few videos on YouTube and the podcast that's pro Rockstar right now. Maybe if we get some positivity out there, maybe they do another Red Dead.
Oh, yes,
So
yes, Red Dead 3, please God,
I think
please God, please man, I don't want anything more, man.
I think at some point we should do games we wish they would make sequels.
Red Dead 3, Red Dead 3, man. Red Dead 2 is my favorite game.
You know what
of all
doesn't?
time.
You know what doesn't need another remake or another add-on is Madden. I think we're done with Madden.
I think all sports games should be just done.
Yeah, they just keep over.
I'll put at the end here, but like everyone, I don't know why people. I mean, I do it because they do it, but it's like if you're really deep down into it, it's just the same game every year with an updated roster.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not this episode. The episode's for Rockstar. Make Red Dead 3.
Rockstar, they're doing it right. Pro Grand Theft Auto 6. We're gonna look back on this video, a year from now and be like, yeah, we called it. And we'll be on episode probably 70 at that point, I hope. Maybe 50. Maybe 50 at that point. But that's it for today. Go Rockstar. Any hot takes before we finish this up?
Not that I think of.
Yeah, I can't think of any today. Congratulations to the Dallas Mavericks of winning. No, not congratulations. Okay.
They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. The fans deserve it. They don't deserve it.
I hope you enjoyed this pro, Rockstar and pro Grand Theft Auto 6. We're definitely not the rest of the group, but thanks for listening, and I hope you keep it real.
Make Red Dead 3.